Hi everyone, have you ever wondered how to use a Tesla supercharger as a non-Tesla owner? Well, this will explain it for you. I've certainly been nervous about trying it because on these old, as pictured, V3 or V2 superchargers, the cables are dead short. You can only plug in if you're in the same, if your charge port is the same place as a Tesla, which is on the driver side rear, I believe, and it's a passenger side rear. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 here is on the wrong side, and so sometimes you'd see people parking skew-whiff in the bay so that they could plug in, and all sorts of silly things, driving around the back, an absolute nightmare, and it used to pee people off. So that's why I've been nervous until the V4s come out, which have much longer cables. So I've used them for the first time, and I wanted to show you the new Durham Tesla Superchargers because they look fab. There's 19 of them. That's very useful. So without further ado, let's get on to that. Where are they? I said Durham. They're not in the city centre. They're services, or just outside the services. So Durham services, they're just by this little town near Coxo or Bowburn. It's at junction 61 of the A1M. You've got to come out past the services, follow signs for the services, and before you get to the Amazon delivery centre or the big Amazon factory, there's a Greggs, there's a Costa drive-through. You could walk. There is a path. And a crossing up to the services to get McDonald's if that's what you really want, but I wouldn't go with kids. It's a bit dodgy with the main road. This is where I'm talking about. This is where the services entrance and exit is. You've got to drive past it, and the first roundabout you've got to take a right onto Bowburn Way and drive in, and this is where the Tesla Superchargers have been built. You can see that there is a Costa Coffee and a Greggs here in the car park, which is where my face is. So on to the next. Why would you want to do this? Well, there's 19, so there's plenty of spare ones. If one's broke, there's 18 others to try. There's loads of availability. The cost is a lot cheaper than you will get elsewhere. Tesla here at Durham are offering the price off-peak at 42p, at peak hours at 50p per kilowatt hour, and that's versus 79p at GridServe, which is almost double, isn't it? So if you're going to charge half your battery or half my battery, which is about 30 kilowatt hours, that's £12.50 versus £23.70. So if petrol was half price, you'd have a big, massive queue. So you might want to think about using these. Why you might not want to use them? Well, I guess it's all about this man at the moment, isn't he? Who's, in my opinion, a complete numpty. But at 42p a kilowatt hour, you're likely not going to be giving this man much money. You may be costing this man money. And so that might be your excuse for carrying on to use the Tesla Supercharger. That's certainly how I felt. That, yeah, you might get £12 of my money, but maybe this has cost him £11.50 in electricity anyway. So, But if you wanted an alternative that isn't associated with a currently toxic brand, you've got Ionity with just a £7 subscription. Their rapid charger fees come down from 73p to 43p. That's only one charge. I worked it out. I did the maths. You need about 30 kilowatt hours. You need one charge, one longer charge of your battery to break even versus paying 73p without the subscription. So if Ionity does your journey, there's 12 at the Metro Centre in the North East, there's 12 at Sunderland, there's 20 coming to Stockton now. It's being built at Portrack Lane, just off the A19. So there's loads around the country. Have a look on your Zap map, on your Octopus search first, filter for Ionity, or get the Ionity app yourself. If you're going to subscribe, you need the app. If you're going to use a Tesla Supercharger, you need the app. To find out where it is, and the best way to find Tesla that are open to non-Teslas is to get the Tesla app, set up your account, put your payment details in, and click Charge My Car or look for chargers to find where they are near you. And I said 42p, and the peak goes up to 53p. Not necessarily peak demand, but when they charge peak time. So that's 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. is when they charge more.
Hi everyone, this is my first time using a Tesla Supercharger. As you can see here, this new one in Durham, there's 20, or 19, sorry, and 11 of them are available. And it's much cheaper than other rapid chargers, so you can see it's 42p or 53p later. So let's see, this is like half the price of Reserve or Instavolt, and so this is a great idea. So you've got to download the Tesla app. You go on to charge my EV, or it used to say non-Tesla. It's Find Charger.
And this is where the app stopped working, so I'm pressing that Find a Charger button and it stopped. So I just have to not restart the phone, I have to restart the app. So let's jump into round 2.
So we're back, and yeah, for some reason it just sends me over Africa, Morocco, and lots in Spain, but not in Portugal. There's an interesting reason for that. But yeah, let's zoom in. It's going like me, and it lets me click on Durham. Durham, capacity 19 stalls, and yeah, same price of charge here. And then I've got to tell it which one I want to use. The number is going to Volt 5C. I'm going to press start charging, and you've got to have your payment card already in. So set up your profile. Download the app, set up your profile, put your payment card in first. Start charging. And then it says plug in to start. So I will do that. So it gives you 2 minutes.
That 2 minutes is the handshake, so you don't just when you plug in your CCS thing, you need to take your bung out, you put the CCS thing, it can be heavy, especially for those with disabilities. And there's 2 DC pins, and then there's a communication pin to do this handshake. So yes, I am a car, I am safe, my resistance of my cables is fine, I'm isolated well, etc. Charge go, and so that's what it's sort of talking about.
Hi everyone, this is my first ever Tesla Supercharger station. They've been none very convenient in the northeast. There's been none very convenient when I've been on long journeys. This is a V4 Supercharger. It's got a long cable. Sometimes you'll see non-Tesla cars at Superchargers parked funny, parked on a white line, parked diagonal, parked around the back of them. They're all V2s, V3s, V1s have really short cables, and they're designed just to plug into where the Teslas have them at their driver side rear, or is it passenger side rear? Passenger side rear.
Passenger side rear.
Whereas I'm on the front, and sometimes it means that you block 2 spaces. But yeah, this is all successfully going up. You use the app, you select the number charger that you need to plug into, and you just plug it in. There is a way that you can just use the screen and put your contacts now to be legal in the UK. But this is amazing. And there's a Skoda Enyaq.
Sorry about the wind, guys.
So that's good. And it does warn you that the charge start might take up to might take up to 2 minutes, but it started straight away. And you can see I'm getting a moderate speed because my battery's not that warm, because it's not very warm outside. I don't actually really need the rapid charging. I'm just showing you guys what it's like to use and checking out the site. And I'm right next to this huge power cabinet, right by the Amazon delivery centre here in Durham / Bovert services. And there is 6 rapid chargers up here in the services. If I zoom in, I'll show you here. We're right by Durham services, right up there. The services is right up there. And the grid serve, you can see a McDonald's sign actually. Where is the McDonald's sign? It's right by that graffiti. McDonald's sign there in the distance. And that is 79p kilowatt hour. It's dead friendly when they started, and it was all like, oh yeah, we'll do 30p kilowatt hour, but energy price crisis, investment rounds, they've got like a £500 million loan, so they've got interest charges on that, so their business costs have gone up loads, and so their prices have loads. This is at 42p a kilowatt hour, which is amazing, and if you get a Tesla membership, you can take that down lower, but you can with Ionity as well, and so Ionity go from 73p, 74p, which is expensive, down to 43p with a membership. So you've got to work out which one's best for you. If you're going on a big long journey, would a Tesla membership work out because there's open superchargers? Do you check which are open, which ones are Tesla only? And would Ionity do either as well? Especially in Europe, where there's a lot of Ionity. There's a lot of Tesla too, but just see which one would work between you. Sometimes with subscriptions, your car could have a subscription to multiple, and that works out quite well. I think Polestar have a really good one that includes.
But for instance, Hyundai's Charge My Car is absolutely garbage. For the first year, you get good discounts on Ionity, but after that, it's worse than the subscription you can get from Ionity. And if you ever try and use the Charge My Hyundai card or app to charge, it adds loads of money on top of the actual price. It doesn't double the price, but it might increase it by 20-30%. It's dreadful.
Whereas if I get a membership with Tesla for $9.99, but then go somewhere and I need a charger that's not a Tesla, then I'm not getting any benefit out of that subscription. And you don't have to have two, increase your monthly costs, etc. So there you are. Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. Let me know if there's any questions. I'll just pop it around and show you the site. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Use my referral codes below for, Optimus Energy, 50 quid off your bill, 50 quid off mine. Optimus Electroverse, £5 off for you, £5 off for me for charging. Instavolt do one now as well, so check below for Instavolt, £5 off for you, £5 off for me. If you download the app and charge through the app, you need to charge 10 kilowatt hours for us both to get £5 off. And back market for second-hand electronics. But yeah, let's just show you the site a bit more. I'll show you who's using them. It's a lot of Teslas. There is a few old Model S's and a few taxis and things, but there is one Enyaq, one Toyota, and even up the service station. If you drive past the Durham services, saw a Tesla charging on there, and I'm thinking, why are you paying 8p when you can pay 42p? Crazy. But yeah, let's just show you the rest of them. So,
Getting old with the gas as I stand up.
Tesla. Yeah, you've got Model Ys, you've got Model S's, you've got Model 3s, and a Toyota and a Enyaq. Okay, right. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Did we spot a model? Do we spot a buzz in the background? Can you see the buzz at the far right, just by cluster? Did you spot the taxi Model S? Loads of great stuff. So yeah, let's just check out the shops.
And hi guys, these are the services that you can get. You can get a Costa, you can get a Greggs. So that's nice to know what facilities are available. There's toilets in both, and fresh-ish food, prepackaged food.
Yay, ultra processed, amazing.
And hi guys, these are the...
Oh, we've done that one, thank you. So how do you stop? So that's another thing you might want to know. How do you get the bloody thing to stop? Well, it's through the app. Everything's through the app.
And this is how you can monitor your charging in the Tesla app if you've gone into a services or into a cafe, etc. There is a Greggs by here, for example. So if I really was on a long journey, there's a Greggs and a Costa. I could have walked in there to refresh, use the bathroom, get some food and or coffee / whatever. And this would show me how much money I'm spending, what my charge rate is, what my state charge is, etc. So I could plan when I was ready to go. So that's useful. And you can see at the bottom, it will press stop charging. So I think I've got enough. I've got 7 kilowatt hours. Didn't really need charge, just demonstrating. So let's press stop and see how quickly it stops. And then it stops instantly. So that's wonderful. I can already hear the click going and things like that. So that's fabulous. And I already got a notification from my car app saying it's not charging. So it's instantaneous. And now I've got to move it before I get an idle fee. So thank you. Hopefully I've shown you how to use a Tesla Supercharger when you are a non-Tesla car and debunked how difficult it was. Right, I anticipated it might be a bit hard. It was super easy. All right, see you next one. Bye.
And that's it, guys. Right, so thanks for hanging around. Hopefully I've reduced everyone's anxiety about using a Tesla Supercharger, because I certainly was mildly nervous as a non-Tesla owner about starting it up, but it turns out it was really easy. Especially with a V4. It would be more difficult with the old ones, depending on where your car charger is. This is the Hyundai Ioniq 5, and if it was a Tesla, would have its charger here, but it's on the opposite side, so you would end up using the other charger or the wrong charger, and so a Tesla couldn't use this one because you were blocking where it would need to park. It would need to park where you were to plug into this one, but you're using that one, so they can't park in the bay next to you. So hopefully that explains it about why the old style ones are a bit of a pain. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe below. Check out the referral links. See you in the next one. Thank you.